Alright, welcome everybody. My name is Ashir, and this is going to be the start of a really wacky scenario that's probably going to blow up in my face really quickly. We'll find out. Um, yeah, this is a unique scenario, and I will explain it as we get into it. Um, this is pretty self-explanatory. You'll see in a second when I'm friendly with everyone I can be friendly with, except for the pirates and and the Xenon and stuff. Um, Once again, I have visibility of every sector. That'll make sense in a moment. It'll help me explain what's going on and why this is such a wild start. I've downloaded some more mods. I'm gonna make the Yaki situation neutral Yaki. This should be even more interesting this time. Hopefully, maybe, I don't know. Maybe it'll just be boring. I don't know. They're kind of boring. uh, Same reasoning as like the last time. This gets rid of boring stuff that is boring stuff already done. Research, getting all the research done. Don't mind these down here. There's just a little bit of extra. I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, not starting out with a crazy amount of money either. I am starting out with some additional properties. The station's worth only a little bit of money, and it's right here in Getsufun. And I'm starting out over in Getsufun. And the asteroid belt. I'm starting out over in Terrence Base. And here's the headquarters, and I have two small ships right there. Last time I started this, they immediately got blown up, so we'll see how that goes. And yeah, I think that's about all I want to show you on this before I just launch. Fingers crossed the game doesn't crash this time.
The research has been successfully completed.
Okay, where to even start with how ridiculous this is? There it is. We're gonna be the Xenon Hunters, and that'll make sense in just a moment when I explain it. I gave myself a setup, probably gonna make use of that a lot at the start. Oh, I should go over my station. It's in a vulnerable spot, but it's a really valuable station, so this is gonna be a whole lot of fun. I wanted to shoot those guns just to see what they would be like, because they're special guns. Anyway, I have a lot of things to go over. Let's get out of the pilot chair and start going over them. Okay, promote best crew member to captain. Get this into missile defense, and then switch these. Notice the weapons on the ship are all Earl King weapons. This is a very strong ship, and there's a reason for that. The best top of the line ship, and I'm still probably gonna get it. I'm still probably gonna lose it. Let's put it like that. I know. We're already under attack, and I haven't even been able to explain anything. This is what the Earl King could be if its turret placements were actually good. So I put all the small turrets on missile defense, but obviously those aren't missiles. And because of the chill turrets mod, it targets missiles and fighters. It's got a hierarchy to choose. it'll try to shoot missiles down first and then go after the fighters lower down into the hierarchy and other ships as well. So that's why those were attacking, but the large turrets were. The large turrets will try to strip other weapons off of the other capital ships. Oh my, oh dear. So what am I doing? Actually, let me change this order. So what am I doing? Well, this is what's happening right now. This is a custom. Oh, Farnham's Legend is still there. It's fine. They won't expand into there. They might resource mine out of there. I've got to get satellites everywhere and figure things out. So, what happened is I downloaded a mod. Ta-da! And now we're playing a modded start where only the Terrans, well, not only the Terrans, but the Terrans have survived. And everybody else got kicked out of all their sectors by the Xenon. This is a fun start. With all of that production going to the Xenon, they more than likely will overwhelm us very quickly. I'm trying to... Okay, I should probably go somewhere else so I can speak. That's fine.
Entering system. Sol.
Okay. So all of the representatives' offices got moved to this one station over in Terran space. So there's something. Let's just walk out and take a peek at this station anyway. Oh, it's just a typical Terran station, probably. That's fine. Alright, I have two maxed out Nodens as well, and they'll probably die very quickly if I try to start using them for combat. They are going to be throwing down satellites everywhere. So I have eyes and ears, excuse me, on what's going on in these sectors. Things to know about this scenario and what's going on. I kind of haven't explained much. I'm getting there. Okay, so the jump gate in between Neptune and Burnham's Triumph has been closed. The mod author disabled this gate. We can say the Terrans disabled the gate for lore purposes because the Xenon were closing in. And the only entrance is Getsufun. And there's a couple more defense stations around the entrance points. And there's marauders running around because of course there is. That's pretty funny. So yeah, we're about to be, well, not immediately. We're going to be overrun by the Xenon pretty often, frequently in this scenario. Especially if if there's a bunch of shipyards and warps out there. So the Xenon attacks are going to be frequent and often, I'd imagine. So I'm gonna to get some advanced satellites placed down so we can see what's coming. Right now, the mod doesn't start out with a bunch of enemy ships built up and then all ready to go and start invading. So I do have time to build up and prepare a counteroffensive. So it can't. It might be a slow burn, but I'm not 100% on that. Let's see, use a little trickery here to figure out where to plop some satellites. That's all player knowledge. Just if you know how to do that, you can figure out where the gates are. Alright, that should be enough of an early warning for now. So, what is going on in this scenario? Well, as you can see, the Xenon own every sector they can possibly own, minus Terran space. Everybody pulled back, and for the sake of the scenario, everybody's pulled back to the Alliance of the Word station here. And all the faction representatives are there with all their blueprints. That's why I am at positive 30 with everyone I can be positive with, so I can buy all their blueprints. And I mean, all the other benefits that positive 30 comes with. Oh. And what do you do? Okay. Cool. Okay, this ship is really, really strong. So Xenon shouldn't have too easy of a time dealing with it. We'll find out. It deployed 2 satellites there. That's strange. Alright, though. The loader of the ship, you'll notice, has not only Terran shields, but also Terran weapons. Because of a couple of mods. We'll go over the mod list in a second. Not a whole lot has changed since my other modded playthrough. But I thought this would be a lot of fun. I think I've figured out my mod list to be mostly stable and at least playable. So I'm going to be messing around with this because it seems like a lot more fun. I'm gonna try to retake all the other faction zones for them and then get them reestablished and then see if that breaks any of the quest lines or any of the storylines. So that'll be neat. It'll be neat to see if we can. You notice the boron sectors are missing, and that's because it was set to default. So more than likely there's a bunch of invincible ships like the Arcadian Endeavor and things like that out here just floating around their quest areas, just waiting for me to show up and do their quests. So that's gonna be funny to roll in and see the Arcadian Endeavor being attacked by like 4 or 5 eyes or something like that, like 20 Ks. Just ridiculous, silly things that are more than likely going to happen. More than likely, this game scenario is going to break pretty often. So I'm kind of interested to see that. I'm interested to see how well this just goes. it's gonna be a thing. You know, I'm kind of excited about it. The Terran intervention is that the Terran intervention crew or fleets are going into overdrive. They're losing their minds because normally they just stop a few incursions in Octiva's choice or like but now everything's a Xenon incursion, so like I can imagine the AI driving all those fleets is going crazy, just non-stop attack orders. So that's gonna be a lot of fun to watch. I might have to dock a ship onto one of their carriers to not any of these good ships, but like just a crap ship, just to follow them around, see what they're doing. Anyway, let's go over my stations real quick. Actually, let's go over the mod list. Why not? It's at the start of a playthrough. Okay, so the mod list real quick. I have trimmed back some of the mods that were causing problems. But for the most part, I have all the mods turned on. Extra ships, cheaper equipment. Some of those are quality of life. We'll see how useful they are. I do not have all the blueprints unlocked. I will be buying those as we play, and that station I have will be part of it. I turned off, let's see here. I turned off no rotation asteroids, and I'm wondering if that was causing one of my infinite loading screen problems or not. Other than that, everything's really just a lot of quality of life. And then there's like extra ships. I have turned off S turrets and the Foundation mod. Those two go together. I think those were part of a problem, and I turned off the Kia, the KEA. I'm not sure if that was causing a problem or not. But this is the mod Xepocalypse. It's on Steam right now, and I believe they're currently updating it. The last comment on it was like only a few hours ago. So this is a fairly recent mod that's getting updates. So this is going to be a lot of fun testing it out and trying. I'm pretty excited about it. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a mess, is what it's going to be.
Reports of a finished endeavor.
Oh,
If you are interested, do come and talk to me and I will explain.
I've heard this speech 3 times now. Anyway, I have to go talk to him or else he's going to keep doing that. Let's see. So this station is just your
Entering asteroid belt.
regular headquarters station and nothing special about it. However, this station has a lot going on. And I'll explain it briefly. So these just make energy cells out of nothing. There's no consumption. It makes energy cells. That's what these 2 little asteroids do, and they make a hefty amount of them. That drives these, which convert energy cells into scrap metal. This one too is just a different flavor. These 5 buildings do the same thing. One of them looks visually distinct. I have all the welfare buildings, including the one that's locked behind terraforming the boron planet. So that's just a fun little Easter egg for me. These add like 10% workforce modifier, I think is what they do. Or they add like 10 people or something. It's like a hilariously low amount of benefit for how much they cost and how much time that one in particular, the Pheromone Art Gallery, takes so much work that by the time that you get it, it's so not useful, it's not even funny. So now we're giving it every chance to be useful with this station. The raw scrap is being turned into Claytronics and whole parts. This is the only station in the game right now that is able to produce Claytronics and whole parts. And I'm also producing Computronic substrate and silicon carbide out of these ones. I have a hexadock and a luxury dock, Terran style, of course. And then all the rest of this station is just to supply the workforce. I've done the math on it, and I have just enough workforce, and I can fully sustain the maximum amount of population. So I have enough workforce to get the maximum benefit from them, and I should look at the logistics screen here. I have enough storage as well. So energy cells, it wants to have more than like, you know, I hate that bug. It wants to store like way too much energy cells. I don't know why that's in orange. Yeah, okay. I don't believe you. I don't believe you, and I think I'm going to prove that on camera. That tooltip is wrong. Hopefully it'll save me some money once the station starts producing or making me money. It will eventually, but it's going to take a long while. And it's undefended. It doesn't have any turrets of its own. So what this does, it takes energy cells that I'm getting for free, basically. It just costs time. Turning those energy cells into ice. The ice maker is, well, it's making ice out of energy cells instead of delivering ice from mining ships. I have no mining ships. That part of the game can get kind of ridiculous and clunky, as I've learned through my unmodded playthrough. So this just is simplifying these processes a whole bunch to cut out needing mining ships for this station specifically. Then I'm getting scrap metal from those 5 there, and then turning that into whole parts electronics and computronic substrate in silicon carbide. I do not need that much, like 2,000. Maybe like, I don't know, 6,000. I don't know why this one's in. You're not enough storage allocated. Related productions of other station processes might not operate optimally. What do you mean? Nothing else relies on this. Tooltip's stupid and inaccurate. Anyway, I do want to get a whole bunch of whole parts and electronics out of this. That's the whole point of this station. Everything else here, once we get enough water from the water makers, the ice maker is making ice. The water makers are just regular water makers. Once they get enough water and energy cells in, or enough ice and energy cells in, it'll convert that into water. And then energy cells and water will kick on for these. And then they'll start producing, and then these will start producing, and workforce will start coming in. Actually, I think workforce will just steadily grow over time. And as you can see, I can sustain 1,000 more workforce than what I need employed. Oh, I'm getting 145% from worker welfare. And basically, it's providing 38 people per cycle. And the large habitat is doing the lion's share of the work. And that's all based on the sector's population growth. So anyway, I'm getting a little bit of population growth. I think it's all just based on that plus 20, actually. I'll have to go look in the other menu. So anyway, that's this station. It does not produce ships. So eventually I will be selling computronic substrate, actually. Yeah, no restriction for selling computronic substrate, silicon carbide, whole parts, and electronics. So I'm not selling any of those, or I am selling all of those. I'm not restricting any of those. Those are being sold to the AI factions. Now then, the Terrans will buy up computronic substrate and silicon carbide, but the more interesting thing, what I'm hoping for, is that the other factions, all of the displaced factions, will start buying up whole parts and electronics and start being able to build out stations with that. And energy cells, of course. And then once they start getting their economies rolling, and then the AI hopefully will start pushing back into sectors on their own. Where is that?
Something hit us.
Yeah, no kidding. Oh, I think I'm gonna lose one of my ships. There's already a K on the way. Come on, get out of there, get out of there. Oh, they got out. The void has weird pathing anyway. Where are you going? Okay, you're a terrible pilot. I'm actually going to save my own ship.
Entering system.
Out of my
Setting
tray.
contact.
Where are we? Actually, why don't we just head this way first? Let's do a lap around the ring. This is gonna be silly. It's just all empty, dead sectors that the Xenon have encroached on.
Entering system. Argon Prime.
There's a couple of eyes. Oh wow, we are going to get crushed. Oh man, this is gonna be a bad time. I can tell. I should be dropping
Entering
satellites
system.
as I go.
This automated message is being broadcast in close proximity of Heretic's End. Signs indicate that we will imminently witness the extraordinarily rare reactivation of a jump gate. The Alliance of the Word has assembled an expedition to study this rare event. A reactivation, able to be investigated scientifically, is an exceedingly uncommon opportunity. You are welcome to join us.
All right.
Entering
Well,
system. Farnham's Legend.
that answers one question. So I don't think the storyline to the Boron DLC is broken, so that's cool. Maybe this will just take over as my main modded playthrough. Was that an allied ship?
Entering system. Silent Witness.
Alright, I'm not seeing any Xenon production stations in the main loop
Entering
yet,
system. Profit Center Alpha.
but that's bound to change. As my station slowly ramps up and starts production and being able to sell parts, or keep the at least keep the Terrans up and going for a little bit while I don't even know what we're gonna do. I think I'm gonna have to buy
Entering system. Bright Promise.
well, I need to make a ton of money, and then I need to buy at least a small medium or a
Entering system. Trinity Sanctum.
large ship fabrication. Maybe even extra large to get a builder out or two. And then hopefully the AI factions, once I get those stations up, will be
Entering
able
system.
to
Unholy Retribution.
buy builders of their own and start expanding out into Xenon space and kicking the Xenon out. And it's going to be extremely difficult because I kind of glossed over it
Entering
when I
system.
went over the
Highest
mods. But in the mods, I don't know if you saw this. Let's see here. Let me just point it out. Okay, so more turrets for Xenon capital ships and more turrets for vanilla capital ships. So that Basilisk is a modded ship and not a vanilla ship. So it didn't get the plus 48 medium turrets and like 12 plus large turrets or whatever it is. And like all of the I's and K's got like 40 plus turrets or something like that. It's ridiculous the amount of turrets they got. So taking back the sectors from the Xenon, who are extremely dangerous, is going to be a fight. It's going to be a slog. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. Either that or the game will get really unstable and
Entering system.
unplayable.
Pontifex's claim. Entering system. Holy vision.
Alright, while I'm here, let's see if I can just drop. Oh, I can't. Okay. I'm gonna have to manually do it. That's fine.
Entering system. Prusight.
I'm not seeing any production shipyards, wharfs, or nothing. I'm sure they're out there though. There'd be no point to just have a whole
Entering
bunch of
system.
defense stations
Second
around
contact.
and then have just the normal same boring amount of there's a free port out here somewhere. What?
Entering system. Argon Prime.
Alright. In Argon Prime. Yeah, you know there's an attack wave coming. Alright, what do we got? Nomad Vanguard. Huh.
Entering system. Hatiqua's choice.
Why are you going up? There we go. I did deploy the satellite, right? Yes. Okay, just a defense platform. Okay. Actually, as I bank this corner, I want to throw another satellite down. Who's chasing who?
Entering system. Farnham's legend.
There's the Alliance of a Word Station over there. Right. That's why oh, because the Xenon mod doesn't register Farnham Legend, so it didn't affect Farnham's Legend. So that's why there's an Alliance of the Word defense platform there. Or, yeah. So they'll be overrun eventually. I could actually probably stop for repairs while I'm here.
Entering system. Silent witness.
Actually, I am gonna go stop for repairs. Ooh, I don't know if I have enough money for repairs. There.
Entering system. Farnham's legend.
Guess we're gonna find out. Oh yeah, there is a HAT free port up in there. I forgot. I've been playing with Farnham's Legend a lot, so that's pretty cool. Like I said, I got 4 Mark II burst repeaters on here, so I'm gonna make short work of any Xenon ships that do tango with me, but I'm not gonna be able to take on a whole patrol or 2.
Alliance defense platform.
This ship is really super it's got a lot of like, really good gear, and that makes it perfect for scouting because, well, I almost lost it just barely at the start.
Successfully docked.
Let's get this
It's an
repaired.
honor to have you on board.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Bears aren't too much. Oh, am I good to go? Good luck with existing. 'Cause soon you won't. Who knows? Maybe they'll last a while. I wonder if the Yaki will last a while. Since I selected that one option, they might get blown up by the Xenon. I'll have to go look. Ah, that's not what I meant to do. Very good. Nope. There we go. I don't know why I turned steering back on that.
Entering system. Silent witness.
Okay, Silent Witness does not have a... Well, I hope they have additional shipyards. This might be a little more boring, but we might retake the galaxy faster than I expected.
Entering system. Profit Center Alpha.
Huh. Well, the mod's in its early stages. The mod author does state on their mod page that you probably only last a couple hours, and then the Xenon fleets will come in and wipe you out.
Entering system. Bright promise.
Maybe they, well, they probably don't have all the mods I do, or that crazy station that I. Oh well, it should be fine. That wild
Entering
station's
system.
going to be
Trinity
integral
Sanctum.
for this run if we do get overwhelmed. I need to deploy a satellite, right? Ooh, we got power plants.
Entering
power.
system. Unholy retribution.
Okay, one of those has to be a shipyard, right? Or not?
Entering system. Highest mists.
It's just looking like a mostly cleaned out sectors. Huh. Well, it'll be fun for a little while then. Might have to play some of this just
Entering system.
off camera while
Contact
I
access claim.
figure this one out. Of course, I'll make videos when it gets just interesting and fun, because that's kind of the point.
Entering system. Holy vision.
Oops. Yeah, just power plants. Hmm.
Entering system. Through sight.
I'm gonna go check out Windfall then.
Entering system. Second contact.
Actually, what I'm gonna do, let the pilot take over.
Hello.
And what you're gonna do, pilot,
Entering system. Argon Prime.
is go hang out over there while I go here. I'm gonna use my other Nodin to gather up some
Entering
crystals,
system. Atticus choice.
make some money off of that, and then start maybe buying blueprints. Because I'm gonna need blueprints for the ships I want to be able to supply to the NPC factions. And, you know, gonna make some money to actually be able to have a fabrication station. And we'll see how that goes. Yeah, that's not
Entering system.
as an exciting of
Tottenham's
a start as I
legend.
thought, but there's a sizable fleet over here. And the Terrans are in heavy combat. Let's get some cinematic combat. Hmm. You know, this live stream camera is it's not very good at focusing on the action. It's literally just a dumb camera that spins around. Huh. That's kind of disappointing. They were they were really hyped about this feature, like live cam's gonna be the coolest thing ever. And literally have to mod it to to stop looking at the pilots inside the ship so they pick their nose and do nothing. Like, yeah. I guess it was kind of a great idea at some point. And, well, then they kind of. I mean, it speaks a lot to how they do things in this game. It's a great idea, but they don't really follow through and make it great. It's just kind of really mediocre. I mean, the game overall was fun. I played it unmodded start to finish, and that was pretty fun. There are some minor gripes and growing pains to get through to get there. And I'm trying to mod out all the gripes I have and have fun with it. Or even more fun with it, I should say. But this game's got a ways to go yet before it's truly in a better place. I think I can teleport to the ship, can't I? No. Since there might not be combat for a while, why don't I just show up and see what my ship can do?
Entering system. Get to fume.
It looks like the Asgard fired its forward weapon.
My mind is unable to cease considering that
Oh.
endeavor I would like to propose. Please come and talk to me about it.
I'm gonna go and take care of his annoying mouth in between videos too, after we go have some combat. He's just wanting to tell me about terraforming, and that speech is really long and windy, and yeah, there's kind of no player agency. You just get a really long speech with the appearance of choice and dialogue options. Why were you so high up? Things this game does to itself.
I'll erase you from space.
Entering system. The void.
You'll wish you hadn't done that.
There's somebody down in front of him. Where is above me?
I.
Oh. Ooh, it makes sense that that's giving people problems.
Useless pile of junk hardware.
Oh yeah. Ripping it apart. Oh, we're gonna get ripped apart here in a second.
Explosion imminent.
Nicely done. Ooh. Wonder if I got any sweet loot. Oh, the missile defense is working. Nice. Maybe this is how I make money. Just loot the eyes. Take missions to find black market traders. I believe that's the first time I've seen that. Ooh, more loot over this way. Nice.
Kukri. 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 Container.
I love stronger loot magnet. And it scales with the size of your ship.
Container.
So you can pull stuff in from forever away. Alright, where's the Asgard at? Let's follow that. Litany of Fury. Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, I believe that.
Xenon defense platform. Advanced self jump gate. Second contact.
I do have my turret set up correctly, I believe. I thought I did that pretty quickly, or pretty early on. I did, okay. Well, this is a modded chip, so the no stress noise while turning and travel drive is present. Unfortunate. Let's go hunt a K.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
Psh, hazardous region doesn't mean nothing, especially in this modded game.
K.
Alright, light them up. Well, I try to make this cinematic. I really need to just turn steering off. There we go. Doesn't this ship remind you of the homeworld ship? It's the one that you use to, well, it's homeworld too. I probably shouldn't say too much about it. Spoilers for a 20-year-old game? Nobody likes that. Yeah, this is how combat should feel. A little more epic. Whoa, the turn is amazing on this one. See if I can line up a shot on it. This is an unmodified ship, by the way. Like I know it's a mod ship, but it's enhanced modification, like in-game modifications. Yeah, because at the start of the video, I showed literally me clicking on start new game, so there's no way I could have managed to put mods onto it. Oh, that's awesome. The medium turrets are now ripping into it. Okay, so the chill turret tweaks can stay. Took care of all the fighters first, and now just laying into it. Yeah, that feels a lot better. That chill
Explosion
turret
imminent.
tweaks. That's a good mod. Gotta get my loot. Okay, so the main guns on this are specific to this ship, but it's not that impressive. Although they're supposed to be long-range weapons. Linear Fury X. Alright. I'll give the captain the chair. Let's see. This Asgard's taking a very long time to do anything. That Tokyo's coming in though.
Awaiting orders.
Where did the Tokyo go? I'll assign it to, I'm not sure if I can police this station, or this sector. Yeah. Yeah, something's breaking that, behavior. Let's see here, the void. There you go, patrol the void.
Split not hurt by that. Big mistake. Split show you.
Wait a second, is that my ship? Hey, what are you doing? Of course it's my ship.
We're taking hits.
Yeah, I know. I can hear you.
Nothing. Vanguard.
You're destroying a very valuable ship.
Hull damaged.
Yeah, I noticed. Oh, buddy. Come on, give me a little bit of shield. Where did all these ships come from? Come on, give me shields, give me shields. Go, go, go. Oh, come on. Why you stop making weird noises? Go, go. Come
How
on.
critical?
Not my nice shiny ship that I custom made. Well, kind of effectively custom made. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Go. Go.
Group leader.
Go.
Affirmative.
Come on. Come on. Oh, shit. Ping.
You are free to engage.
Go. Go. Gotta do it. Why did you come out of my ship? Dumb pilot. Alright, where in the world is my ship? There you are.
Basilisk.
That was a really silly thing to do.
Docking granted.
Have to fire the pilot.
Successfully docked. Noddin. Vanguard.
Don't blow up my Vanguard. You're just supposed to dock.
Prepare to be wiped out.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
I can't believe I let myself get hit by a machine.
Actually, I'm gonna use one of my other mods.
I will
Go
wait for
fix
you
your
to tell me to take
face.
off.
Really? Now you're gonna wait for me to tell you to take off?
Can I help?
I'm gonna fire you. Telling them to collect deployable, or not collect drops. Oh yeah, battlefield salvage. Trying to do many things at once. This is a nice little formidable ship. And I'll probably continue doing whatever. Where are you going? What? Why are you going there to repair? Ugh, you're so dumb. Well, it's good to know the Yaki are still alive, I suppose. They were gonna go all the way to the Yaki station to repair. Ugh, you are not gonna make that. Stupid. Alright, I guess that'll do for now. I'll make some progress in between videos. And I'll actually see if this is going to get any harder than that, or if I just downloaded this mod for nothing. See you in the next one.